It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching Barry Season 3, Episode 7, Candy Asses.
Candy Asses. So, last episode actually had a capital letter in it for the first time in the whole season. Because it was like a coordinate that we never really figured out what the deal was with that. But this, back to all lowercases. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that's so strange.
Candy asses.
This entire season is just full of that
sort
of
full
vibe.
of things
like,
that are just bizarre.
What?
Yeah. Could that be like a description of... I mean, obviously that's a way to goad people into doing something aggressive, right? You know, by calling them candy asses and saying they're not willing to do aggressive things.
Yep.
So...
yeah.
That's not good.
There was a lot of aggressive things in the last episode.
Yeah.
Lots of
violence
gunfire.
all over the place.
Yeah, really pretty intense.
And poisoning.
Yeah, Barry got poisoned.
Like white foam in the mouth.
Yep.
That's bad,
That's
right?
really bad,
like
yeah.
Instant white foam in the mouth. Yeah.
Like arsenic or something makes you do that. I don't know.
Well, no, then, I mean, you just die if somebody gives you arsenic, right? That's
maybe
pretty deadly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
so
would think Barry doesn't just die at this point in the series. That'd be quite a wild twist.
Yeah. Jeez. It's so it's like a
just
suffering poison.
Yeah,
It's like
I would think so. Or,
yeah.
you know, something else will happen to prevent his actual death. I
you
suppose
would think.
there's still like a 2% chance that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
But that would be lame, especially to leave hanging, like, between episodes. Astute viewers may notice that we're wearing the same clothes, and we just finished the last one. We're
Yep.
shooting some back-to-backs tonight, so we haven't had to sit and stew on the episode for a while. It just happened for us.
Yeah.
What else? What else do we predict for this new one going in here? The thumbnail shows Hank in I call that a MCU disguise. That's how a Marvel Universe hero disguises themselves in public.
Yeah.
A baseball cap.
Yep. His outfit is kind of silly. I do not know where this is going to go. Is it going to be like a Misery type situation where she kind of keeps him in her house? Because
Interesting.
you're not supposed to poison people, right?
Smash his ankles with a sledgehammer?
Yeah, that kind of stuff, you know?
Okay.
Or, I don't know. And he's got the FBI after him. Taylor's guys are after him.
Albert seems to know what's going on, too, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Albert seemed like... When he was talking to Chris's wife, who, she has her own name, I'm sorry, I don't know it, he seemed like he was trying to, like, you know, play it cool and gather intelligence from Barry. You know, like, he wasn't on the level talking to her, so...
Yeah.
Albert is still a wild card that we have to keep our eye on.
Yeah, I'm very curious what's going to happen next.
All right, well, we should just dive in then, huh?
I think so, too.
All right.
We have a Patreon. Link in the description.
We're ahead down there, so
Yep.
if you want to see stuff that hasn't been posted yet, check that out.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's do it.
All right. Oh, God. Any peaceful setting on this show makes me nervous.
Yeah. God, what's going to happen?
I think Ryan Madison's dad behind that woman there, the bald guy. I think that's what we're seeing. Yep.
Yep, look at that.
I know Jesse Pinkman's father when I see him. Now you poisoned somebody.
Yep, now what?
That is the big flaw in Fuchs' tactic, as we saw with the lady who shot her son. It's like, this is a bunch of civilians you're hoping will do this for you.
Yep. Fuchs doesn't care.
Just gonna bounce? What if your son comes in here?
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah. So what, not enough poison?
The bakery guy was right. You should have done a Zoom meeting first. I mean, he just took one bite of one of them, so it must have not been enough. I guess if you're going to try to poison someone, you need to be certain they're going to get the whole dose before they realize they've been
Or
poisoned.
just put 10 doses on there, you know. Yeah, she sort of gave it away too quick.
What the hell?
What the hell is happening in this show?
We are leaving reality.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Everybody read the outline of 106. Okay, how we feel about it?
So good, you slayed.
Killer.
Awesome.
Anyone else?
I have a
The
question.
new Medusa's writer room.
How the fuck is he a showrunner?
I don't know, he's been around for forever. I think he was a writer on Everybody Loves Raymond. What's that? Oh, some new show that thinks they're just hilarious.
Apparently the showrunner is a fucking party.
What's the new show?
Is it Natalie?
Oh my god. No! Don't be mean to Natalie. Be happy for Natalie.
Yeah, where's this coming from? Doesn't she deserve her own success?
Right, but Sally is a jealous person.
She is.
I did not like her.
And she's got her own coattail rider.
Oof, I'm hungry. But not for any of that stuff.
I think the word is assistant.
Yeah. Sally. Oh my god.
I play a single mom. I have a cupcake store with my daughter in Central Park.
What's it called?
Just desserts.
So you stole my show.
It's actually a really important story. to me.
What?
It's not a story. It's a fucking math equation. I'm actually feeling really uncomfortable. Nobody's ever put a hand around your fucking neck. This was my story. My story. You don't even have a fucking daughter.
Neither do you, Sally.
Oh, you are nothing without
Oh, hey,
Oh my
that's...
God.
Don't
Yep.
do that.
shit. I brought you into the fold, and this is how you fucking betray me.
Your parents for you.
You entitled cunt! You entitled fucking cunt! You entitled
Whoa.
Jesus. Sally.
You entitled fucking cunt!
That's really, really bad.
Guess she has a mean streak too, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, the meeting they had about why Jotham was being canceled, it mentioned that Central Park and someone eating dessert both get people to watch the whole season,
Yeah.
and so those are both elements of her
Yep.
show. Like, she added those things and then took the rest of the good show.
Apartment building, maybe a cross street, perhaps.
It's a blowgun.
Is that a blowgun?
Yep.
You should be reacting.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought you were doing.
Oh, man. So,
What is this about?
what I'm wondering is Barry's brain all fucked up from poison and he's really sitting outside the house somewhere, but this is not his actual location.
I'm thinking that's
Like, the
what's
car
going on,
is probably real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because then would he be here? This is Ryan Madison's dad? Okay. Here we go. Janice's father.
Mm-hmm.
How's it now? It's a fighter pilot.
No shit.
Yeah, got shot down. Captured.
Candy asses. They make you talk?
I got my interrogator's head and he ended up committing suicide. And some of the other guys escaped.
Whoa.
Wow.
You convinced your interrogator to kill himself?
Yeah.
Well, they should be worried about talking to this guy, I guess.
And one day at breakfast I said, hey Don, you don't know how to make a proper short stack, and he put down his spatula and he went out back and he hung himself.
What?
I'm no kind of genius.
Oh,
or anything.
okay, so...
This is great.
Just a
Here we go.
simple
You got the Raven.
issue.
Brought him in?
Shit.
Oh, hey, how about that?
It was claiming that Janice's killer was still out there. So it was a student in Gene Cousineau's class, Barry Berkman.
There we go.
I want to talk to Fuchs alone, no
Oh
cameras.
my god.
That's not how we do
No
this.
cameras.
Hey, now this is the FBI, okay? They're pros. You want a phone book to hit him with?
Oh man, I like that cop.
Yeah.
Ryan Madison's dad's gonna save his life because he's just a good man.
Yeah, seemingly.
Ryan liked Barry a lot.
Yep.
Barry didn't kill him. Oh, never mind.
Well, he's at the hospital. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe this is the... Which one do I do?
Yeah, but do you shoot somebody in a hospital parking lot?
Yeah, probably not. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Can't even react to anything because it's so intense.
Yeah.
Hey, Lindsay.
We have a problem.
What now?
I just sent it to you.
Oh no. Well, I mean, Sally, you really blew
Yeah.
up at Natalie. Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
You're done, Sally.
I have to post an apology.
No, you don't.
Oh, Jesus.
Want to get you in a room. Very impressed.
You should be. You
There
don't
we
know
go.
what's coming
Yep.
down the pipe. She's incredible. Absolutely marvelous. I think she did great.
Does he know Janice's father by
I
sight?
would assume so.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
They were dating for a while.
The man who took you out to Janice's body contacted me. He said your student Barry killed Janice.
Barry's a good kid. That's not in him. I mean,
Oh.
he's warm. And he's like a mixed up dummy.
Why is he
He's
covering
aiding and
for
abetting,
Barry?
yeah.
He was with us at the cabin.
Oh,
Probably,
Jesus.
you know, maybe he could have killed those guys that took Janice, you know, those Russians, but...
Sweaty.
Congratulations on the show.
That dude is terrifying.
Yeah.
Now, despite the fact that the four-letter word in question here was traditionally used as a form of kinship between women and is widely used in Europe, I do understand
A lot of hedging and mitigating, yeah.
that I am deeply
No.
sorry, but I just want to say, be careful who you trust. You know?
Okay.
Oh, God.
This is not how you do this, Sally. Do you know anything about social media management?
Apology. Why did you have to say something?
Then fuck off! You don't care about me.
Sally.
Lindsay has done so much for you. Really?
You work for me, and I am fucking drowning.
She gonna fall out a window or something?
Oh, what?
You're just trying to save
Why is she
yourself.
walking into an abyss?
This is the honest fucking truth. And if that makes me unhireable, then I am fucking unhireable, but at least I told the fucking truth.
Oh, God.
I have to drop you.
Oh.
Good. So I don't want to work with liars.
She's not a liar.
Okay.
Sally. Oh.
Oh, what? She was on such a high, such a short time ago
Yeah.
in this season.
I can hear him in his room on his computer. I'll talk to him from my office across the hall. Conversations.
Dude.
This is heartbreaking.
What would I do if something happened to him? And then I found out what you did. And
How did he find Barry?
I don't
I
know.
could leave you here.
I mean, Fuchs gave him everybody leads on him,
Yeah.
you know?
Why? I want to see my son again.
You gonna kill himself? Don't kill yourself. There's a crowd of all the
Yeah.
loved ones of everyone he's hurt.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's Chris standing right there off to the right.
Everyone he's killed, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that...
That's Goron.
Yep.
Yeah.
The guy behind him is the guy who forgave Jeff.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Nobody's happy to see
Nope.
you, Barry. What in the world?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he did. Oh, man.
What the...
What
Look, dude, I'm trying to help you here, so be straight with me, okay?
No.
Is Barry caught up in all this shit?
Barry's at the center.
Yep. Barry is this shit.
Well, Chris, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Saw some shit he shouldn't have. You know, Barry still participates in those charity runs.
Yeah.
Barry's a good guy.
It was a good way for Fuchs to get to Albert quickly by telling him he killed one of the Marines that they know, you know, like he killed one of your guys, not just he kills people, you know. Yeah, Albert is just on a vengeance mission.
Yep.
You telling me Berkman killed Chris as part of a job?
Yep. Wrong place, wrong time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
dude.
Okay. Well, that's quite the setup for the season finale next week then, yeah?
This is ramping up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's review, I guess. So,
God.
Barry spent the whole episode poisoned and delusional.
Mm-hmm. This episode was very dark. There was like a, you know, Ryan's dad killed himself in the car.
Hank is in a dungeon.
Hank's in a
in
locked
Bolivia.
to a radiator. That is a terrifying situation to be in.
Communicating to people by shouting through the wall.
Yep.
That's very
They're
scary.
getting tortured, apparently.
Sally freaked out at Natalie really hard and got filmed doing it, so that's wonderful. And there's a weird irony at play there of like Barry did that exact thing to her earlier in the season. And so, I mean, that doesn't excuse at all her acting that way, but it's sort of like it explains how that would come out of her, you know, like that it was inflicted on her first.
Yep.
And then, of course, she's the one who's filmed doing it instead of. I mean, Barry isn't in a position to lose the same sort of thing she is.
So
but it's
much
just
more
like,
to lose than he does. Yeah.
There's an unfairness at play. I feel like to all that, or a weird irony to it.
And there is kind of this element of like, you know, her history with abuse, and like all that shit does is spread nastiness to everyone involved. Like, you know,
I mean, there's a reason the word toxic gets used for that kind of stuff and that kind of behavior, because it infects,
just poisons everything.
It infects the things near it and spreads out. Yeah, definitely.
And I kind of understand. I'm surprised that Natalie would. Surely Natalie understands why Sally's so upset. Like,
but
like she straight up stole her.
Did she? I mean, was it? They didn't talk about it being about abuse or anything. It's a mother and her daughter bonding. It's like you don't have the trademark on a mother-daughter relationship, so you surely weren't the first show to do it. And it's, I mean, she did just come from working on Joplin, which is the same thing, and she like did just sort of inject a couple of the things she was told the algorithm likes.
Yeah,
I think that's when Sally was shouting. She said it's a math equation, you know. So
her success is directly coming off of the broken wave of Sally's success. You know, like, it's a direct... And she could have brought Sally along with her.
There's a chance Joplin came to her and said, we want to work with you, but after Sally freaked out at that meeting, we don't know if we want to give her a lead position or anything, and she could have been given a choice of, like, here's an opportunity, but you can't bring this person with you. What do you say? You know, and it's... I think it's how this business works a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally cutthroat, and...
People who came in as partners have to split ways because the money people say, yeah, come on in, not you, you know?
Yeah, that could very well be. I guess, you know, you said, like, there's no way to prove that Natalie, but I think, you know, there's a difference between proving and knowing.
Oh, sure,
and she
definitely.
knows what she did. She knows why
I mean,
Sally's upset.
Anyway, I don't feel like we know enough about the show to know for sure that it's like really a big ripoff. It could just be, you know, some elements that are the same general idea that worked well about Joplin. I think Sally is just very jealous because her show that she put so much heart into and that was getting extremely good reviews got unfairly canceled. And so, you know, then to see somebody else who was part of that show go on to succeed in a similar way right afterwards feels very unfair. But I think a lot of it is just Sally's emotions more than any actual rational case you could build that something wrong has occurred here.
Yeah. There is something about, like, I hate even using this term, but just Cancel culture, that kind of drives me crazy.
Oh,
it was a personal thing between the two of them in an elevator, and Natalie used it as a weapon in order to destroy Sally's career.
Yeah, right, but it's, I mean,
that's... like, you know, like
but
she maybe...
you get fired from any job for being filmed cursing someone out on the elevator at work, you know?
Yeah, sure.
That's what she was doing, and they just happened to be proof that she did that. I want the rule to be you get fired if you
that's true. Maybe,
screaming curse words at someone on the elevator at work. You know,
but would you?
I don't know if that's cancel culture necessarily.
Do you bring it to your boss or do you post it on the internet for the entire?
Okay,
world?
right? Yeah, maybe that's the element of it that doesn't sit right with you.
I'm like,
but
that is
it's not as though
particularly-
Sally was having opinions on Twitter that go against the grain and that got her fired or something
that's
like
right.
that. She was screaming at someone in the elevator at work, and that person recorded her
calling her the C word.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's very bad. And then she tried to justify the use of that word in her apology video, and that was...
Like, that it was supposed to be some kind of... I have never
bonding
heard
thing
that of being like a camaraderie word.
No,
like
no.
No.
Yeah. You hear that sometimes said about other words that are slurs in most contexts, but not about that one in particular. Yeah. So, and then Lindsay dropped her because she was freaking out at Lindsay. Which, you know,
it sounds like Sally she has a phenomenal talent for burning her own bridges.
She's all alone now, so does that mean she's gonna go back to Barry? Because I really hope that's not what that means.
I don't think there's any going back to Barry at this point. I think...
Yeah, that insane text that he was text-to-speeching her.
Yeah. Well, there's that piece.
Insane.
And I think the walls are closing in. I don't think there's any way Barry will be able to continue to just function in a normal life after
It's true,
everything.
yeah. Albert's coming for him. He got poisoned. He's at the hospital and was, like, taken into the hospital out of a car with the guy who shot himself in the head. So, like, clearly there's going to be attention on who is this guy, what's this situation, you know? So
we should figure out how this guy got poisoned and stuff. Seems like important. And, you know, this is the kind of thing that gets investigated.
There's a lot of plates spinning right now.
I'm loving
loving
it. I feel like everything's kind of coming to a head. I mean, obviously, it's the end of the season.
The season finale, yeah. This show was gone for like 3 years, and it has come back with a vengeance and reminded us why we like Barry.
It's like a fever dream.
It really
in, like,
is.
the best possible way. It's,
I mean, there were literally some fever dream sequences in this episode, so yeah. I'm excited for the finale.
Yeah, me too. Well, I think that's it for us. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Without further ado, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets.